lie. There's a good amount of Meerkat Ultra videos that don't make it to the recording session, and one of those videos this Meerkat didn't get around to was reviewing Azumi vs Mei Suruga 2 at Emi Sakura's 30th anniversary event for Choco Pro Wrestling. So why not do it right now? Right, meow?
Okay!
Because not only was it an excellent sequel to their high-speed match from STARDOM years ago, but also highlights their absurdities perfectly in yet another absurd masterpiece that highlights how silly pro wrestling is without leaning 100% into it. Let's go!
Who's ready for story time with
Meerkat.
Meerkat?
Meerkat.
I talk about absurdism in relation to pro wrestling a lot because Albert Camus, the only philosopher I look upon, and his definition of absurdism in life is 100% the path that made the most sense to me. The conflict of our human tendency to search for meaning in a world that is entirely indifferent. It's absurd, but we must still do this. We must find and seek meaning still, otherwise we might as well be dead. Sisyphus rolling that boulder every day. One must imagine Sisyphus happy. Well, pro wrestling is a performance art that combines stunt work, theater, and body language and physical athleticism to simulate the idea of a fight, but it's completely an act and more of a collaborated raw form of a dance. The point is to convey emotion to dictate a story being told using struggle. Wrestling is absurd by its core. We are watching something we know has no meaning. Wrestling is not real, but yet we watch it with more immersion than the best films give us, and we cry and we get mad and angry and we feel something and treat it far more seriously than real-life matters around the world that genuinely affect us. Emotions of the regular human experience being relayed through simulated combat in a pro wrestling ring. It's absurd. It's beautiful, and Mei Suruga highlights its absurdity so well. She is not who you expect to be a pro wrestler, but she is one of the best in the world in my opinion. A perfect balance of great work rate wrestling while reminding people that pro wrestling itself is so silly, so silly, but fun, and it should always be fun. It's just wrestling, people. Calm the fuck down. In my opinion, Azumi and Mei Suruga are two of the best wrestlers in the world, and this match was great because never once was Azumi presented as the bigger star who's looking down upon to Mei, oh little Mei. Choco Pro was not beneath her. They were equals all throughout, and every spot was a struggle of drama and suspense. Perfectly built series of action sequences that never went overboard and followed a logical flow toward the ending, while having all the fun absurdities that make Choco Pro, and especially Mei Suruga, a gem in pro wrestling, while also making Azumi still maintain that aura of high-speed, super badass zoomster god damn it phenom. This should be seen by all. Link in the description. I'm simply doing a montage and screaming what I like about it. So for that, we must give Pokaviv his flowers. Starts quick. The two high-speed Joshi, one a Zumi speedrunner who is super speedy, can make standard wrestling into intense action sequences of subversion, and it's always perfect. And the other is a goddamn goblin, but equally as good for different reasons. Mei Suruga is a damn good storyteller and has the audience in the palm of her hand, made the Mei jump a legitimate parry in wrestling, and is the cutest in the world, but Azumi has something to say about that, and Mei is not the type to let someone out-cute them. Because make no mistake, Mei Suruga is evil. Her home audience boos her because they know she deserves it. We get a callback from the first match with the high-speed action circling around the ref like it's a Jackie Chan action scene, using the ref as the prop. But this time, we add a twist of failure. Outside, they can be chaotic. It's Shinjuku Face, one of the best venues for the dark lighting and atmosphere it gives to make pro wrestling seem like this raw underground fight club, with these high-speed goblins being goblins and goblining around like two of the best in the world, people. Look at them. Look at them! This part of Shinjuku Face is infamous, but these two are small enough to have a high-speed counter on the counter. With the lighting here and Azumi hopping, the intensity and struggle to grab a hold, apple mutilations and targeting that damn arm, always the constant struggle between the two in every single sequence of this match, with someone winning with a big move like Azumi stomping an apple girl's face. The beauty of what these two young goats do is quite simply the peak of physical performance art, slowed down to the artistry that pro wrestling is. Until Azumi grabs a hold of Mei's arm. Oh no, now it's torture. Azumi knows it. It's time for the stomp into the numero uno. Oh, counter. Another Mei jump. This amazing roll-up that she does so well. The suplexes. The Choco Pro apple stomp from the goblins. And her own serving of Mei sushi. The final sequence was brilliant in my opinion and well earned as Mei Suruga goes for her flash spin that she wins big matches with, locking the arm as she pins. But Azumi counters this roll-up, proving she watches Mei Suruga and studied her, and this earned her the opening to land the Azumi sushi counter into a second serving of Azumi sushi for the victory. It was excellent. It wasn't a definitive victory, but rather a strategic victory. Mei Suruga was outsmarted by the wrestling phenom in Azumi. This makes her angry. Phenomenal match between two of the best in the world. Honestly, check it out. I have nothing else to add. Except Mei Suruga still wins the Q contest. Oh!